Hi, hello, good morning. I welcomes you for the in our previous session. We discussed about the meaning of philosophy, education, and relation between philosophy and education. We also discussed the scope of philosophy education. Now, in today's session, we are going to deal about scope of philosophy. Let's see what are the scopes of the philosophy. Philosophy consists of three parts. One is epistemology, second one is ontology, metaphysics, third one is axiology. So these are the three basic concepts in the scope of philosophy: epistemology, ontology, or metaphysics, axiology. Let's see what is epistemology. Is the theory of knowledge. It's about theory of knowledge. What is ontology or metaphysics? It's the theory of being or reality. Being or reality. Axiology is the theory of values. So here, and based on these platform, we have philosophy. So the philosophy consists of these three important parts: epistemology, ontology, or metaphysics, axiology. Let's see what is epistemology. Epistemology is the study of nature of knowledge. Epistemology is the study of nature of knowledge, justification, and rationality of beliefs. Rationality of belief. That means, in briefly, the philosophical analysis of the nature of knowledge and how it is related to such concepts such as truth, belief, and justification. So here we are in epistemology. In the epistemology, what is epistemology meaning? The study of the nature of knowledge, justification, and rationality of the belief. So, and this epistemology depends on four parameters of areas. Much debate in epistemology centers on four areas, that is the philosophical analysis of the nature of knowledge and how it is relates to such concept of truth, belief, and education justification. Coming to second parameter, various problems of skepticism. Various problems of skepticism. Third one, the sources and scope of knowledge and justified belief and justified belief. The sources and scope of knowledge and justified belief. Fourth one, the criteria for knowledge and justification. Epistemology addresses such questions as what makes justified beliefs justified? What does it mean to say that we know something? And fundamentally, how do we know that we know? So on this concept, the epistemology is working. Epistemology is nothing but study of nature of knowledge, justification, rationality of belief, and is having four areas. That is, you can see here, philosophy analysis of the nature of knowledge, how it is related to such concept of truth, belief, justification, various problems of skepticism, source and scope knowledge of justified belief, criteria for knowledge and justification. Metaphysics or ontology. Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that examines the fundamental nature of reality, including the relationship between mind and matter, between substance and attribute, and potentially actuality. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that examines the fundamental nature of reality, including the relationship between mind and matter, between substance, attribute, and between potentiality and actuality. The word metaphysics comes from two Greek words together literally mean after or behind or among of the natural, after or behind the natural. That means metaphysics meaning in Greek word. Metaphysics studies questions related to what is it for something to exist and what types of existence are there. Metaphysics studies questions related to what it is for something to exist and what types of the existence there are. Metaphysics seeks two answers in abstract and fully general manner, like what is here and what is it like, how the universe is existed, when the evolution of it occur. This all will be deal in metaphysics. Third one, axiology. What is axiology? Axiology is the study of values and how those values come about in society. That's values and how those values come about in a society. Axiology seeks to understand the nature of values and the value of judgment. Axiology seeks to understand the nature of values and value judgment. It is closely related to other things or other realms. It is closely related to other realms of the philosophy, that is ethics and aesthetics. Ethics and aesthetics. All three branches deal all the branches deal with the what. You can see here axiology studies the values and how those values come about in society. Axiology seeks to understand the nature of values and judgment. It is closely related to other realms of the philosophy, that is ethics and aesthetics. So on these three platforms, the axiology is working. Axiology is the philosophical study of value. It is either the collective term for ethics and aesthetics. Philosophy fields that depend crucially on notions of worth are fundamental for this field, thus similar to value theory of meta-ethics. Axial studies mainly two kinds of value, that is ethics and aesthetics. Ethics investigate the concept of right or good in individual and social conduct. Aesthetics studies concept of beauty and harmony. Beauty aesthetics, ethics aesthetic ethics, that is beauty of harmony, that is beauty and harmony for it, that is aesthetics, and ethics means social conductivity, right and good. Great quotes from the experts. John Dewey, philosophy may be defined as the theory of education is the most general phase. Education is most general phase. Spencer, true education is practicable only to philosophers. Gentle, education without philosophy would mean a failure to understand the precise nature of the education. Dewey, education is a laboratory in which philosophical distinctions become concrete and are tested. Feature, the aim of education will never attain complete clearness without philosophy. So these are the famous quotes from the philosophers regarding the philosophy. Philosophy from John Dewey, that is, philosophy may be defined as the theory of education in its most general phase. Spencer defined true education is practicable only to Spence philosophers. Gentle, education without philosophy would mean a failure to understand the precise nature of the education. David, education is a laboratory in which philosophical distinction become concrete and are tested. Fitch, The aim of education will never attain complete clearness without philosophy. Thank you.